Goods, it seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you implemented the source correctly in OBS or one sec.
Got the strangest craving for Adrena time.
I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm gonna just run some quests and try to really see what's going on. I didn't play for maybe 2 or 3 hours so far. Still in the beginning, but Try to knock out some quests today. I'm off, so we'll see what we got going on. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day.
Heads down. Look out! Yeah, huh? Incoming! Got 'em all!
Looks like we've cleared out the, and we're gonna move on to the next book for the engineers so we can help him learn to be an engineer. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I also ended up picking up Journey to the Savage Planet while it was on sale. It's 60% off right now. So after I play this for a little bit, I may switch over to that and try that out. I just want to learn a little more about this first.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, tenderfoot. Foreman grade.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
This is where the magic happens.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
We should keep our voices down.
How's it going, my dude?
What's up, Mad Doctor? I'm just living the dream, baby. Living cheesy, staying greasy. Playing some Outer Worlds right now.
Wonder if the
Running
plague's
some
ever gonna
quests.
pass.
How are you doing? I didn't catch you streaming this week. I don't know if I missed it or not.
Sweet Manny, I seen on FB that you're started playing this.
Yeah, I just got it. And Journey to the Savage Planet. I picked up Mass Effect Andromeda. Just a bunch of space games, I guess. Let's see, the other one was Everspace Stellar Edition. There was just a sale, so I just scooped some, you know. You know how it goes. I haven't bought anything in a while.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me
I
if your
stream
hair
Avengers
fails to meet
last night
Spacer's
was a good
choice
little
aesthetic
stream to be
standards.
fair.
You will also report to me
Nothing
in the
wrong with
event
that,
of
bro.
your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Some Avengers. Okay.
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
I don't know if you've played this or not, but it's created by the Obsidian, the team that created Fallout New Vegas. So it's quirky, but it's also basically Fallout in space.
Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Thoughtful-looking fellow stares out of his office most hours.
Thompson wants me to go the power to the people who left the town, so they have to come back. So I'm just kind of going around the city and seeing what everybody has to say about it. Oh, Mr. Scientist. So they're gonna rip out all of someone's teeth. Don't mind me. Okay. Splash resistant laboratory outfit. Let's fucking go, boys. It's fucking useless to me. Looks very murdery though.
How's the film making sure that what you're doing ain't it?
The filmmaking is going well. It's it wraps up on the 14th of this month. I've been enjoying it. I'm playing a detective in the movie. Strung out detective. It's kind of like a film like Crash or something. There's a lot of different small stories that lead to one big story, you know, arc. But it's like mixed between Snow on the Bluff and Training Day and things like that. It's been pretty chill though. Everybody's pretty cool. I met a lot of really nice artists.
Sweet man sounds epic.
Yeah, it's pretty rad, man. And it's gonna be coming out on Netflix. Premieres January 2022. We're doing like a event and everything. Sorry, I felt weird just talking to my screen. Yeah, we're doing an event, like a red carpet event or whatever, so I'll be able to...
Congratulations then.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
That's illegal.
What
do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna lie.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything. Just over here, walking around your fucking factory. Yeah, man, but it's gonna be a pretty big thing, especially in this town. You know, it's only a town of like, I think like 40 or 50,000 people, so it's not very big. So it'll be a big event. So my issue right now is the finding, so I know where both power regulators are. One is in the town and one is in the settlers camp. But I have to decide who to cut power to. I've spoken to Vicar and I've spoken to the leader of the deserters. And they both want power.
What's this game about then? Never played it.
This is... So, like I said, it's kind of like Fallout in space. Right now, I'm in the town of Edgewater. Oh, that wasn't good. I had to heal up. I'm in the town of Edgewater. I have Parvati is a member of the council here. Don't mind her outfit. I put some raider gear on her. But and so basically, the leader of this town works for this company, and like the whole town is built around this cannery that's in front of me, this giant building, and it provides power, food, and work to everyone. But the conditions are horrible, and like it's militarized, and so a bunch of people deserted it and started another town outside of the walls. But the guy that runs this town wants me to cut the power to them, so he'll have all the power and they'll be forced to come back to work in the cannery in the shitty conditions. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Like, I've done some side quests, but it's not really just weapons.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
At least you got your health.
I just started playing Wolfenstein 2, not too bad.
Yeah, I've got Wolfenstein Youngblood. If you ever want to play, I think it's co-op. We could get on that, bro. But yeah, like I said, I picked this up. Picked Journey to the, what is it? Journey to the Strange Planet or something. And then Mass Effect Andromeda. But yeah, man, Wolfenstein's fucking tight, dude. Very gory. I was gonna pick up the Doomslayer with the 4 Doom games on it, but
When I was little, we'd get
didn't end up
freighters in
grabbing
every
it.
Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Okay, sorry. Fucking town sucks, we know. It wanted me to go outside, now I gotta go all the way around the whole building. Or town, rather. Ridiculous. But yeah, the melee system is awesome. The guns are okay. There's no like VAT system or anything, but you can slow down time. So that's pretty cool. You can get your nice shots off. I just feel like melee is probably the way to go. Since the outfits that I keep finding and stuff buff it. Like, I think right now my helmet and my outfit each give a +5 buff to one-handed
I
melee.
used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I was just jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks or anything.
Need to go up here.
Definitely have the Fallout vibes.
Yeah, man. It's just kind of more cartoony. I mean, I guess because they were going for like a playful version. And so this is my map currently. But you go to multiple worlds instead of just the one, so, you know, you mix that with the dialogue options, holy shit.
We can handle this!
No, we can't. Shut up. Come here. Oh. And I have died a couple times already. Oh, whoa. Oh. Got him.
That's the last of them!
You do get a kill cam. Taking in-ray damage. Damages and does damage over time to you and commanders close to you, the more in-ray damage you take. Well, sheesh! And shiver me timbers over here. There are a lot of things that affect your vision in this game, I've noticed. You can get sick, and you can get poisoned, and you can take concussions. And so you can have flaws in your character, such as like permanent concussions or like a leg disability which slows you down. But when you do so, you get additional
I'm
perks.
hosting your stream. Emoji flexed biceps.
Flex, yes sir, appreciate that. No, that didn't work. Okay, I got him killed. I still don't understand how to get past the fence though. Maybe I have to use the EMP grenade? Oh, hello. Take that. Oh yeah, that looks good. We'll take all that. Oh, thank you, sir. I've yet to come across a friendly robot, but they might be in the game, because they said that there's a lot of companions that you can get. So that'll be pretty dope. Let's head into the geothermal plant. Again, Doc, appreciate you hosting my stream, bro. It sounds like a lot of people just got here. I currently live with my brother, so it's like random people all the time.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Just share your stream too, emoji okay.
My man, hell yeah. I've got some biddies I can spend, so I'm thinking maybe I should. Well, that's so 670, and I could have that. What is this? Tossable. So apparently there's a sport in the game also, because people have referenced it a lot, and I'm assuming that it's their version of baseball or cricket or lacrosse maybe. You know, I'm gonna take the plunge, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get the elite stuff. Let's get elited up. Let's see what that's looking like. Oh. Oh, now that boy looks militarized. Okay.
Oh,
Get ready!
Alright, okay. We're gonna check over here first. Since it is kind of, you know, like a Fallout type game, I always feel the need to look everywhere.
Got it. Inside voices.
Oh no, I'm stuck on the rail. Okay. Yeah, so this first companion that I have reminds me a lot of Lydia from Skyrim. She just kind of stands in the way. She's okay. Her AI fights at least, but sheesh. Okay, that's my exit. Let's go downstairs and see what's popping. What? The jumping in this is ridiculous. I've noticed these little rats. They seem to carry you to try to open the doors. Necklace. Ooh. Worker outfit. Yeah, we're gonna go. So you have to lockpick is mag pigs, because I guess electric locks are everywhere. And sometimes for the items you have to get on the table, because they'll just be out of reach. Something must be good in there. 30 lockpicks. Let's go and unlock these doors. Spacer Thompson, of course. Chester Higgins again. That whole head found him fiddling around.
It's got Bioshock vibes too, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that.
Not gonna.
You know, it's like an on this planet, rather, you know, because everyone, I guess, is going to be different, but on this planet, it's controlled by a corporation, and the corporation is, of course, doing pretty fucked up shit. Oh, shit. I use an electric hammer currently. It's really good for the robots. I'm a fan of the crafting and the, like I said, the melee weapons are nice. And I'm a fan of the crafting, because you can put mods on everything.
Here we go! Look at us!
And I am playing on normal. It's not that hard. They have a mode called Supernova, which I believe is beyond my pay grade.
Get ready!
I gotta cut my camera real quick. I'll be right back.
Kids are killing me.
1 second, I gotta take a quick pee break. Alright, so here comes the big conundrum, because it wants us to redirect power. I mean, from the deserters back to the city, or from the city to the deserters, allowing the cannery to break down. And that's the conundrum I found myself. I could redirect power. Ah, God, I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it. Oh God, I feel so bad for doing that. But, you know...
Just wish for the best, LOL.
Yeah, but, okay, so here's the thing, is all those people were just trying to escape this super shitty town that was full of, you know, it's like super fascist. They're like, hey, you're gonna fucking make canned food and this is what you do or I'm gonna murder you. And if people get sick, they won't even give them medicine unless they're top workers. And the people that deserted are just like living in the forest. They have power. Oh God, I can kill them. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. That's, you know, what can I say? Because I need this so I can go to another planet.
2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Oh God.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Who said that? Are you down there? Shit, dude, I'll put this up.
Phantom.
I'm not a phantom, my guy. I'm John. I'm JB. I'm here to liberate you. Sorta.
Wait, Phantom.
away, Phantom.
Mind steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, performing unexpected.
No way, steam is hot. This place seems to be a little OP.
Want to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, I thought that we were taking it from...
System alert. Security
Here they come!
data.
Skin cleanser, boys. Fucking Alright, we did it. We did it. Hopefully it didn't, you know, destroy the city. Fucking A, it's leaking. What even is that? It lit up, so I had to check. I have no idea how to get out of here, boys. Hey, hadn't been in this room. Complete refit of all of our mechanicals. Routine maintenance and mechanical centuries. Okay. I need a mech. That's what I need. They should just add mechs into every game. Like, what are you playing? NCAA? Add a mech, bro. Try to figure out how to get out of here. Hey, it's the rat. I don't know where it takes me, but last time it took me to treasure. Okay, alright. Just gonna follow you. It's just gonna take me to a fucking wall. Wait, where did it go? Lost it. I hear it.
You're not real. You're not real.
Okay, what do you... Maybe it is just a rat. Maybe I'm just stupid. Alright. Fuck that. How do I get out of here? Okay. It's not on the bottom floor. It's the labs. It's the core. This is whack, dude. It's like this is the whole stream now. I'm just lost.
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh.
Get away!
How deep does this boy go? Is this where you're at? Holy shit.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Sheesh.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This
That
is
was
why
your
you must
mistake,
always
bro.
boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Oh yeah,
Chester
totally
D.
normal.
Higgins.
That's, yeah.
The D stands for definitely
See it
not
all the time.
insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years.
He's
Sprat
a bit
wrangler,
crazy then
Saltuna
LOL.
critic, Aetherwave
Just
personality,
just a
chairman
little
of the
crazy,
board,
not much.
galactic defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way
think
for
he's
someone
just
who
been
started
down
off as a
here
simple engineer
for
right here in this
probably-
plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
You ate sprats, I mean...
Mechanicals
hungry
lost
man's
their
gonna
bolts.
eat.
Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Oh.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Sisty Pig Tycoon. Sheesh. If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know how to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Wish I had my lie up to that high.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Okay.
I discovered a flaw.
Then he took
Their
the arrow to
hostility
the
levels
knee.
were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes,
Well, you know,
that's
my
exactly it.
engineering is at a 5.
I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Alright, yeah. Appreciate that, my guy.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Open fire. You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage?
There you go.
Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old...
I know. Alright, so that was absolutely scuffed. Oh, found the fucking third bot. Let's fucking go, boys. That's a whole side quest in itself that I didn't even know was down here. Fuck yeah, Higgins. You just fucking reading that shit. Becoming a boss? It's stuck in the very bottom level of the fucking core. Alright, this changes nothing though. We are lost. Alright, we're on the second floor. There's no more ladders. I see stairs. Oh, it's the boiling. Okay, I think this is where I need to come in. Or out, rather. Oh god. Did I just do a loop-de-loop? There's the rat. Oh, exit. Oh. Oh. Spicy.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah,
I don't think you should
no
cut off
idea.
Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry, I was barely listening. No,
Really?
I want to be a good guy.
I mean,
I want to,
wow.
you know,
Thanks.
at least replayability for the
No
ultimate
one's ever
evil.
told me those
Strat.
words in
Next
that
one.
order.
Okay, so I guess I'm not gonna do it. Alright, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Been there, seen it. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. That's some very propaganda looking shit right there. Reminds me of the ones in Far Cry. Just dead scientists laying around. Let's go. Oh.
Not a peep from me.
It's another way in there, boys. Oh. What?
No!
Alien rats trying to get smoked? What do you got? Some kind of sack? Okay, I'll take that. Let me get it. Gimme. It really wants me to do that. Like, I don't even see another option. I should be able to bring this to him now. Sounds like they're just going crazy in the other room. Ooh. In the game we call that scary. Is my follower with me? Oh, hell yeah. What the fuck? Oh, you're a fat boy. That's one thick ass snake. Okay, 130 meters that way. Where am I? What's that little green thing? Thought that it's not. lot of running in this game, like any Fallout. Kind of reminds me of home. I haven't seen any glitches or anything yet, but I'm sure something's to come. Let's go talk to the engineer, get him up to speed, and see what we can do from there.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer.
That's right.
I'm just glad it survived all these years.
That's how we roll.
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. One data pad's enough to guide me down my new... Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
See?
2 whole data
No
pads?
dedication.
Beast.
We're not
Don't keep me in
it's not
suspense.
fucking over yet. The Elusive Part 3. Someone stashed it away.
The geothermal plant? Now
Sure.
that is just
That's right.
incredible. You really went to
Just
town
providing
down
gifts.
there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. What's on your mind?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
something I can help you with? Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Right then my dude, I'm jumping off, need to get kids ready for bed, catch you next time, emoji. Okay. Okay bro. Thanks for stopping by. No worries at all.
How do you expect me to enjoy the adventures of the masked marketeer with no power?
Food's bound to... I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me. You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater.
Bad call, emoji happy tears.
Live under his management.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adeline's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and... You know where to find me.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping. I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and... Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure, suit your...
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of it. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Where are we headed?
Gonna find you! Huh?
Look out!
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personal.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest...
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to...
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town. What's on your mind?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... every time I think of going back, I get this... sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about... Thank you, Captain.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the...
Yeah, huh?
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
LFG.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural... Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly. and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. And excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select... Make yourself at home, Captain. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge." As you wish, Captain. I'm... Remember that you are not insured.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. Cozy-like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But you can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch. Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for school.